is Angel, and thank you for rocking out with me on this 9:30, almost 10 o'clock upload. So I have to help academic out. You like I do. I have to help you academic because I'm just now finding out that somebody is sending you a cease and desist, right? Like stopping you from talking, right? So now I'll take it over just a little bit. So you're like, world, what, Majesty Angel, what are you talking about? Now, what's going on, world, and all the baby girls around the world, all my baby girls around the world, and my baby girls who follow me, and those who are gonna see this, and those who are on Twitter. You like what? Because earlier today, I had said, I wish these people leave academics alone. You like why? Because what he said was not fucking wrong. You like what? What he said was not wrong. Now I'm going into the celebrity tea. This is what I also do to my YouTube family. You like what? What's baffling to me, I gotta use new words. What's blowing my mind is how these girls or some of these girls can get mad for what they are. You like what? What they are. I've been saying this shit for a long time. I've been saying this almost like 30 days on my YouTube channel. And I said it on my podcast, right? But I guess maybe he just brought it to light or they don't know. I want to tell all the girls now, this is in Hollywood, this is in the music business, this is in the hood, right? It is not cute. I don't care how much niggas got money. First and foremost, I don't understand why everybody can be bored. That's one. I don't understand why everybody can be bored. And two, I don't understand why everybody wants to show stuff. And that's what I said on Twitter. I said, these girls and the girl that in this shit with academic, all they had to do was what? Keep their fucking mouth shut. And I don't mean to talk like that, right? Especially if you're doing a whole bunch of stuff that you know later on in life is going to be penalized, right? And only why I love the glasses that these people are seeing. You like why? Because you will have a whole bunch of you will have I'm not never saying that. You'll have a whole bunch of sour apples, meaning what's the sour apples, right? Now, the way that it is cuz I'm not downplaying, but I just want the girls who are like cause there's no borderline with meaning like right now, like yo, you like what? Yo, I'll choke a nigga out. Only why I'm saying I'll choke a nigga out is because I got a daughter. And I wish that a old ass nigga like that think that he'd even grab my daughter like that. You like why? Because when you got these girls who are a certain limit, they're still a fucking baby. You like what? Nah, they're still a fucking baby. Meaning they still have to develop. They don't even know what's from right from wrong. What do you mean from right from wrong? Listen to this. Right from wrong, meaning the way that now, nigga, you a older ass nigga, you about to come into her life, and the way that you're going to treat her is going to determine the way that she's going to treat a whole bunch of other niggas, or the way that she's going to keep performing within her life. There's no way in hell a 20-year-old like that, before this bitch get to 25, she should have about 25 and fucking 30 bodies. Is no way that that should happen. Now, on top of that, because they always think, right? And this is what I learned from having brothers, right? And having cousins that are boys. Niggas talk. So when he said that, he didn't say nothing wrong. Now, what's so crazy is that her mother is saying something about the action. So that let me know too, bitch, that you down with the folly too, right? Because the fucking apple don't fall too motherfucking far from the tree. Cause there's no way in fuck I'm a mother to my daughter, regardless of the what, regardless if she live with me or not. I still know what the fuck is going on in that household. I still know what the fuck that she's doing, right? So this is what I'm saying. Now, this is the villain part within me. Listen to this. For now, baby girl, her mother shouldn't even did that. You know why? Because, bitch, you like what? Take it however you knew your daughter was sucking nut. She was doing you like what? You knew your daughter was out there. You knew your daughter was a whore. So that's the shit that comes with that shit. Now, what they should have did, because I don't know why all these bitches do that shit. They become tagged and then they get mad. It's multiple rapper chicks who are in the game who are tagged retardedly, right? And the niggas will never get penalized. They never will, ever, because that's a man. And this is what girls, like, they fail to realize that shit. Like, I'm a woman. I can never do what a man do. As much as these niggas do what they do. But I will always be held accountable for my actions, right? So now she talking about I'm a streamer. Bitch, fuck out of here. You a streamer? You a streamer. I'm just saying. You like what? That shit ain't got nothing to do with that, right? So other than her going back and forth, what she should have said, right? And this was wrong with these young chicks, some of these young chicks. What she should have said is, yeah, I trick with these niggas. There's no, you can't go around it, right? Like, no, you cannot go around it, right? So this is what they doing. It fucked me up when the little bitch said, yo, these bitches said 6 figures. Like, this nigga gotta make 6 figures. Like, now I'm saying to myself, right? I'm just saying to myself, I'm very, very conscious. I'm not a dumb bitch, right? And I'm keeping it a stack, right? I'm talking about I want to deal with a nigga that's 6 figures. It's like, okay, bitch, well, what else can you do, right? I'm just saying, what else can you just bring to the thing? So now I have to be able to bring something to the table. It better be something. And that's what it comes more than just pussy. What else can you do, bitch? Yeah. Like, can you invest? Can you help me invest? Do you have fucking ideas or however the fuck that it may be? Because then they have to cross over, right? Because I gotta make some type of a money. I gotta listen. You heard what I said? It gotta be something. I'm just saying. So to demand a nigga that's having 6 figures, however that it may be, it have to be a little bit other. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now, it is money, however that is coming from off of the streamer shit. Good and dandy. I'm not helping none of them bitches. You like, I'm not helping because I'm not in the season of giving free PR or helping anybody like that because it's retarded. It really is. It really is. But what fucks it up for these bitches is however that I mean. Because it could be 5 bitches, they all doing whatever. It doesn't necessarily mean all 5 bitches is going to get exactly what all of these 5 bitches got. You heard what I said? And a lot of people don't think like that. And I always say that. For my cold is fucking me up. Because what it also do is it expose the niggas. You like what? No, because when you expose the chicks, that means that you're exposing the niggas. But it really is not really gonna penalize them niggas like that. Only way it's gonna penalize certain niggas like that is if they have families. You know what I mean? So they don't think about that. They don't. And then the other nigga gonna say, which is a lie, because I think I said this earlier today when I was talking about this. There's no way in fuck I'm flying you. I'm just, and I'm a girl talking this, right? But I think this is like the king side of me or the swagger side of me. Like, bitch, ain't no way I'm flying you out to Dubai. I'm flying you somewhere and you think you just gonna come over here, you gonna sleep next to me? Like, I'm just saying. Like, cause the nigga gonna say, oh, some of them get flied out, but they don't do nothing. I'm just saying. Not on my watch. Like, I'm just saying. Is that fucked up for me to say that? No, not really. Depending on the relationship and how the shit is going is what's going to deter how the fuck I sleep while I'm with this nigga. But if we already arranged or I already gave that perception that my worth, because it's like, damn, my worth is a fucking jet. My worth is just a vacation. My worth is just a fucking Birkin bag. That's all my worth is for. So how can you actually want this nigga to actually see you and treat you the way that you're supposed to be treated if that's how you're positioning yourself? So yeah, I'm not even going to respect you around this bitch. You're like, what? I'm going to do you how I'm going to do you, and I'm going to kick you the fuck up out of here, and I'm going to go to the next. What? And that's how these niggas is doing it. And it's retarded. It's very retarded. But that's how they set themselves up, though, for it like that. And this is why other niggas get cursed the fuck out. Especially when they run into me talking about fucking sugar baby, these nuts, nigga. You got me all the way fucked up. Because I'm just not that cup of tea. And this is what you have. You have a whole bunch of real chicks like myself mixed in with a whole bunch of goofy bitches, right? So now these niggas think that they can do the same shit that they doing to bunnies over here, and it doesn't work like that, right? And then that's why some girls, they get mad or however that it may be when a nigga start conversating or he really start liking a chick, however that it may be. Why you ain't doing that, bitch? Cause you was just over here swallowing, or you was over here da 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 da. What my man's, and they don't think about that. So since we're in the streamer world, since this bitch want to talk about she's a streamer, so that means she would never get a nigga that them, they, her, you, bitch. You would never get a nigga actually be very, very serious with you. And you know why? And that's just how life go. Because men don't want to be tagged. And they was probably feeling some type of way when I said that. Because I said that shit. Who the fuck? I don't know why they think that shit is cute. Going to all of these motherfucking industry parties, going to all of these fucking BET fucking awards, going to all of these clubs and all of these shits. Everybody is all together. Everybody fucked everybody. That shit is disgusting. And then they come in there like they the baddest bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck that you got a $30,000, $50,000 fucking bag because this nigga bought you all of these Birkins and shit. Bitch, you are tagged. You was an A plus plus plus, but now you became an F minus. And they don't think like that. So now they trying to clean that shit up. But it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't. So this is why some people will always be trapped in a motherfucking room because they didn't know how to do that shit correctly. Because even as a young chick, and that's why I love some of my babies like that. You like, why? Because you will have a girl that's young, but she's very mentally smart and she's not going to play herself out. That comes from knowing her worth and knowing what the fuck she know what to do. And this is why some girls get what they get, and this is why some girls get what the fuck they get, right? So they only thinking about, this nigga flew me on a jet, or however that it may be. Like, that's the fucking wrong mindset. Like, bitch, I'm trying to own jets. Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to figure this shit out. So instead of them using their little platforms to become successful, I don't know, streamer thoughts or however the fuck you want to call it, they just wilding the fuck out. Right? And I always say that, right? Everybody want to prove something. Like, that shit be mad crazy. But I'm so happy to see these bitches. Well, fuck that. You like what? No. No, fucking no. You like, no, fucking no. It's no way in fuck. You like what? It's no way in fuck. He bought me a Birkin. I don't know how much this is. Maybe 20, 30. You get a low shit for 6,000 if you go through how the fuck you want to go through it. But it's no way in fuck I have a Birkin and I'm sitting on first class. That's a whole different level. I got Birkins that mean I'm flying jets all the time. I can never sit the fuck on a jet when my fucking bag costs more than my fucking airplane ticket. You understand what I'm saying? Or my bag, even that little fancy ass mint shit that people go in like it's a little fucking sweet and shit, it still doesn't make sense to me. Right? So it looks retarded. However the fuck you want to call it. So it's always the gimmicks and the gams, however that it may be. But it's like protocols. And they don't know how to carry themselves like ladies. And that's what they get. And they always think, oh, well, like, nah, you crazy as hell. And this is why you have a cycle of bitches that jump from one group of niggas to another group of niggas. And I said that. Like, damn, you like, yo, no. Because you like, what is it? Because they go from the niggas from New York, then they go to the niggas from Chicago, they go from the niggas from Detroit, they go from the niggas from Atlanta. So, goddamn. So this bitch went through like 4 fucking neighborhoods. You like, what? And they all think that don't nobody. You like, ain't nobody on, maybe, hopefully. But they think that don't nobody know. All of these niggas know everybody. Yeah. So if you are a brand new streamer, you are a YouTuber, you are a rapper, you are a singer, you are an actress, public speaker, whatever that you are, do not do that. Like, no, negative. And if you want to be hot in the fucking ass, You keep that shit a wrap. I'm just saying, however the fuck that you want to do it. But not even that. At least, I don't know. They got the shit fucked up. You like, nah, cat in the mountain, cat in the hat. Like, nah, that shit's crazy. That's crazy. Now you like, Angel, what is it? Like, I don't know. It's like the fucking meat market. Like the meat market. Like, the meat market. Like, nah, that's different. Because I was going to say, mm, I was about to get sexual a little bit. But some girls are different, so I understand that part. You just got some men who are just addicted to new cat. That's just what he like. He's just addicted to it. He's addicted to it. So guess what? He see this new bitch. She's just addicted to it. He's just infatuated with just having new twat. You know what I mean? And that's how some niggas become like a sex and nympho and shit. Like they just have to have sex. It's just something about that part of just being with a whole bunch of multiple women or however that it may be. So then that's different. So then that goes to a whole different class, a whole different standards. I don't know why people do that. That's just retarded. And I can't believe these bitches are suing. Like, how the fuck you suing because you a whore? I'm just saying, like, they're damaging my character. Like, bitch, your character is already damaged. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Like, in the inner circle is damaged. You'll just be surprised, even when you're like dealing with like business or however it is and shit. You want to go for business, but this nigga just found out like you are just all the way to the left. So he's not even gonna be positioning you, like he's gonna come on a whole different character with you because he already know that's your stilo. So I don't even really gotta do all of that. I'm just gonna just whine and dine and do a little something, something, because I know she's gullible to take that. Like what? Yeah, she's gullible, meaning she gullible. Only thing I gotta do is get this money and just a little money and shit, whatever. Get a little hair and shit done, or however. I just shut this bitch up. She's just going on to the next. And then that's when bitches be like, oh, he cheat. Because they do that. Oh, he cheat. Well, however. Or girl, da 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 da. And then bitches be arguing and shit. Like, what? He gave you this? I didn't get that. Like, what the fuck? And then, that's crazy. And niggas are nasty. You like, yo. That's why I always say that just moving forward, like, just girls just being like girls because it's different. Like, even though guys are different, you have some girls who are different too. Like, it becomes very, very tricky and a very, very, like a weird situation or however. Mm-hmm. That shit is weird. Very weird. Niggas, listen, I got scared. You like, what? Every time. I'm so happy. I think they finally boycotted that shit. But when I seen T-Boz on fucking TikTok talking about, so is prep. Yes, just keeping, not keeping, on whatever fuck that shit. She turned her song into singing about prep. Yo, it's 2026. Prep? Man, I will fucking. Sorry, YouTube. You might click my shit. Yo, I will burn a motherfucker. You like, yo, I will burn a motherfucker down. Especially like that. That's why that shit traumatized me. You like, nah. They got all types of shit going on. There's nothing wrong with my pussy. Fact. And I don't mean to be so vulgar like that, but nah. And that's why people gotta like trust people in a whole bunch of however that it may be or however it may come. People be doing the most weirdest, craziest shit. And that shit scares me. You like, nah, that shit terrifies me. Like, nah. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, and then make the shit so nasty. They so nasty. They so nasty. They so fucking nasty. Like to each his own. However that it may go, because I'm not shooting nothing down, or however that it may be, however that it may go. But I'm just saying, like, that shit's crazy. Yo, I be saying that shit with proud. Mm-hmm. You like, what? Listen to Angel. You like, what? Listen to Angel. You like, what is it, Angel? For any of the girls that's going on, however that it may be, you just need to whatever. Nah, I shouldn't say it like that, but it's like this shit forever. Like what? No, like get out of here. Like that shit, man, nasty. Like I guess I'll fucking retire, however that it may be. Like, but you ain't supposed to be. I don't care about none of that. You like what, girl? Yep. We break up or however, that's it. Like what? That is it. That's finito. You like yup, that's finito. Cause that shit become mad weird. Mm-hmm. I'm still I'm still like taken by that. Like what? These niggas is the best that ever do it. But he ain't lying though. You like he said it's an escort service. Hell yeah, pussy on the jet. Like, well, we over here. We over here on this island. Just get some of your friends and come over here and do it. Like I ain't going like I'm not hating or anything about that, but to be like defending it so much and people know what it is, like people know what it is, and that be the worst. Not the worst. Like I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't say it like that. But I'm just saying, if it's a basketball player, an NFL, whoever, at least let that be like your last person. Like, cause how can I say this? Because he said something like, "We only know you because you dealing with a rapper." Like damn, like you know what I mean? For like some people, so people have to understand that as much as some people don't want to do all of that, right? However that it may be, but that's messed up. Hmm. Just like that nigga Kai, motherfucking nigga from Twitch. He's messed up over Gigi. You like, no. And I'm coming to tell people he was messed up from over her from whatever that had happened. And that's why you have some people who do couple Twitch, couple YouTubes and all that other shit. Like the girl who was messing with the dude and then she became now she don't mess with dudes. She mess with girls. Just like I don't know how Portia like and I'm not listen, I'm not shooting down the life because everybody know I love everybody in the life. Everybody. But there's no way in hell. Like what? There's no way in hell I'm that brokenhearted that a nigga that broke my heart so motherfucking much that I hate men. Like what? That I hate men. There's no way in fuck. Like, yo, ain't no niggas got power like that. Like, yo, you's a bad son of a gun. But I always say that for some women who do that. Like, it's just, it ain't got shit to do with the men, bitch. It got everything to do with you as a woman, as an essence. Especially all of these women who just can't keep men and shit like that. Like, man, it's not them, it's y'all. Y'all just totally fucked up. Y'all pretty, might got some good cat, but y'all just can't keep a nigga. Right? So don't say you all messed up and now you want to go with girls. It's just, you're just psychotic. Something's wrong with you. And Delicious, she looks crazy. You're like, Angel, shut up. I'm not shutting up. Because I seen her on Twitter, but she's just who she is. Like, what? She's just who she is. She had a shot of being married and she's just not a wife. You just have some women who just not a wife, yo. They just gonna be who the fuck they are. Just a pretty and all they do is bounce back and forth from different fucking houses. You like, what? Hell yeah. A relationship that's not even gonna last long. Because now you become tiring. You like, what? And I think that's what be happening sometimes with just people with their relationships. It becomes boring or it becomes something else. That's why you have to have something else or however that it may be. It just can't be off of whatever that it is. It have to be something 10 times stronger than what it is. And a lot of women don't know how to do that. That's why a lot of relationships and marriages or however that it may be, it crumble like that, right? And that's crazy sometimes, right? Because it's just more than that. You like, what? It's a whole bunch of that shit. So that was like, I was so embarrassed just to even see her up there like that. Delicious. She pretty. She pretty as hell. She's pretty. She got a nice body. She always had a nice body. But I don't give a fuck about what nobody say. Once I seen that bitch kiss Flavor Flav in his mouth, I was done for it. I was so done for it. And I don't mean it. I don't mean to talk about another rapper, but one they were saying that this nigga was sick. He had the big whatever, whatever. And then you seeing this nigga with a whole bunch of people, yo, that shit messes up a girl. You like, what? No, she kissed fucking Flavor Flav in his motherfucking mouth. She lost all credits. That's the only thing that I keep seeing her is just kissing Flavor Flav in his motherfucking mouth. Damn. And her ex-husband told the truth about her. Like, yo, she's just not traditional. We like, what? Yeah, because a lot of women don't understand that shit. Like, what do you mean understand? Like, once you become married, I become the missus, however that it may be. That means that now I have to shift just a little bit. Doesn't mean necessarily I have to change totally because I'm married. But a lot of people don't understand. Like, we're married now, so wherever I go, I represent my husband. You know what I mean? Just like he represent me, even within good, strong relationships like that. Like when I go outside, I represent him all the time. So that means I have to make sure that I'm acting accordingly, that I'm doing this and that I'm doing that, right? Because then he can get penalized for the way that I act and a whole bunch of certain different things. Now, it's going into, I don't know, the level of relationships or however these niggas fit or however this nigga is positioned, right? Because the woman is a representation of the man, right? And then, yeah, because this is how you can see how happy that a woman is, or, how if a woman is taken care of by a whole bunch of certain things, and that's really the truth. And people don't understand that. And that's just how a relationship is, right? That's why you be having a lot of girls be wanting to beat their boyfriends up. However that it may be, because nigga, when you go outside, you represent me. You know what I mean? So the way that you act, the way that you perform, however that it be, you represent me. So when you're dealing with certain shit, you gotta make sure that shit is cleaned up all the way, right? Because it's bigger. Now, if you are a role model and you are an impact, and we are an impact together, then hell yeah, everything that we do as a couple in sync, we would definitely be looked at. You know what I mean? The way that we go about it, how you go about it, the way that I act, and the way that I perform. Right? Everybody don't understand that part. We become a package deal, right? Because now, what are we trying to? What do we represent? Because when we do something or we're doing something together, we represent something other than what this world does not see. Right? We represent strength. We represent unity. We represent respect. So now I have to perform the correct way. So people don't look at that shit like that. So then they get mad. Why you not doing this? Like, bitch, I will never be seen on the red carpet with you. I will never be this is that with you. But they do that shit to themselves. I'm just saying. Like, it's just the realest of the realest, however that it may be. Shit, he represent me. Like, I'm just saying, however that it may go, once it gets to that level, right? Because then it become bad for business and shit like that. Yeah, hell yeah, bad for business. Like, I don't want to do all of this because of this, that, and the third, or that, and the third, and shit like that. That's why you have a lot of these power couples, or however that it may be. I would say this shit again. I have it's one dynamic power couples that you have not seen yet. Everybody else got, they think they got it, or they understand it, or they think, but it's one type of a dynamic of a power couple that the world haven't seen, and this dynamic of a power couple is going to be something like totally amazing because niggas don't understand this part. I got it. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I'm not saying shit. Like what? No. Cause you see it all the time. You see it all the time. And shit. You see, I can say a little bit because they still ain't gonna understand it. But what makes a couple within the limelight, right? Meaning the public eye, is the way that the people are going to accept them. That's why you have some couples that are a lot better than other because they have been accepted by the masses, right? That's why certain people give a little test runs. They give this, they give that, right? And this is why. hmm People don't understand that. I always say that shit. It's a dynamic between the two, right? As much as people want to talk about, um, mm, how could I? Well, ASAP Rocky and Rihanna, they totally different. They hit a whole bunch of, but the ASAP Rocky, he's motherfucking confusing me. He like what? And I shouldn't talk about them niggas from Harlem, but them niggas from Harlem, they different. Like I don't know what the fuck be going on with them niggas. And some of them niggas is dirty and they fucking dirt bags. Fuck that. I'm gonna be real honest. Different niggas from different barrels are fucking different. But them niggas from Harlem are like they different. Like, and then he getting up there like he motherfucking Casanova and all this crazy ass shit. Like you funny ass black. Listen, Rihanna, I'm not talking about. Listen, you know your nigga better than me, bitch. And I'm not calling you a bitch like that, but you understand what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying. I don't like a nigga that sit like he too high. You're like, what? I shouldn't really say that because I really, but his, like, I don't know. It's like his ego, however like it is. Like, everybody can feel like they that bitch, but you still gotta have some type of a humble within your ass, right? And that's what people don't understand. That's why niggas are doomed to repeat the same fucking pattern because they don't know how to master being fucking humble and with anything that you're doing. It's so many fucking millionaires, but they forget the big key that I always say. And that's actually being humble. And they don't do that. Uh-huh. But nobody ever would have expected. You know how many niggas was hating him, but you know what? Let me take that back, ASAP Rocky. You like what? But now I see why he cocky like that. I see why now he cocky like that. Because he went through so much even talking to the Rihanna. Because nobody never would nobody never would have expected ASAP Rocky to give her 3 babies. Right? He don't gotta do shit else. Meaning, what you mean? He don't have to do nothing else. The only thing this nigga gotta do is be faithful. That's it. And protect his kingdom. And don't let nobody come and fuck his shit up for nothing. Word is bond. And I ain't say word is bond in a minute. But he'd be a fool. Just like Jay-Z. He was just spared. Like what? That nigga was spared. Only thing that I like about Jay-Z, regardless of the fact if he did anything, that shit, as much as they want to say whatever the fuck they want to say about Hov, however they want to say it, it was never court. Like what? It was never court. It was never court. They can say all they want to say about this nigga. However, and that's what the fuck the game was talking about. And that's why I was like, shut your light-skinned ass up, nigga. Like what? Because it's a whole difference of of cheating respectfully in public. You like what? Cheating respectfully in public. Niggas shouldn't be cheating at all. Fuck that. I'm gonna say that. Get that shit clear right now. Niggas shouldn't be cheating at all. Period. But if niggas wanna do that shit, you can't be doing that shit in public. Can't be having that shit caught on motherfucking thing. The bitches that you be fucking with. And that's why niggas be getting caught up and shit like that. Because the bitches that they be... See, I always help y'all niggas. You like what? I always help these ungrateful ass niggas. I'll be having these bitches sign contracts like out their ass. Like, contracts. Hell yeah, bitch. You can't post on no motherfucking jet. You can't post no fucking bags. You can't post not a fucking thing. You can't even post shit on social media. Indicating not a fucking thing, bitch. Yeah, but that's how it is. But nah, man, nah. That's why you gotta protect that. It's certain kingdoms you have to protect that shit at all costs, especially if it's an impact and it's something that's gonna shape and change the world. Like these men don't understand it. I said it like maybe almost a month ago. I said niggas think that is easy now, and man, these niggas get married. I'm telling you, it's like when a nigga have on his wedding band, and if y'all niggas think that I'm lying, just put a fucking wedding band on your finger and give it a test run. Niggas get more pussy with a fucking wedding ring on their finger than anything, and you know why? It's because of the chase of the woman. She has it in her mind that I'm gonna get this married nigga, and that's how it is. That's why more some niggas who are married, um, they cheat more. However, because the high rate of women in that field, and I meant to clear this shit up because I said I applauded the girl. They had a girl on Instagram talking about all she did was mess with married men. All she did because she knew that it was easy. Right? I ain't with all of that shit. I'm tell you that shit now. That's like the lowest of the low. I never mess with a married man. Only why I'm saying that is because I'll fucking feet, hands, tag, and everything. Like I have a borderline. I have very, very respect for my shit. I'm just saying, and a lot of women don't do that because it's gonna come a time when I'm gonna say I do. And it's like it's totally different for some women because you have some women when they get married, we like, yo, this shit is forever. Like, it's no like shit get bad, shit get rough, however that it may be. Like, I want to take this nigga for court. Like, it doesn't matter, and I shouldn't say no shit like that. And that's why I respected Kitty, the lady who I got playing on my thing, because I feel the same shit that she said. Like, she said, "Oh Lord," like, I'm saying that shit too. Like, "Oh Lord," because even in adultery, even though that shit is so fucked up, but I can get a divorce for that. Especially for adultery, nigga have a baby without wedlock. Oh, that shit is perfect. But for some real godly, sanctified women, even if a nigga have a baby on her, she's still not gonna divorce this nigga because it goes against her motherfucking vows. See, and then you don't have a lot of women who still respect that shit. But shit, no woman have to go through that. You understand what I mean? So when she said that, I had to applaud her. Like, yo, you really up here on social media saying that, bitch? You were destroying marriages, like both of them. Cause I don't look at it as her as a woman destroying it. I'm looking at both of y'all destroying something. You know what I mean? That's why I was so mad at the nigga in Michigan, Michigan University, when he had that fucking folly with that girl. And I think it was more. I think that the nigga broke up with her, but she was feeling some type of way. So because he didn't want to be with her no more, that's my feeling. That's my inch. That's what I'm going with. And because he didn't want to be with her, that's what he did. She did, and she went to the motherfucking university, and she told the university, and she said she was gonna tell his motherfucking wife. But that's what happens, right? That's what happened. We married. We got a beautiful shit. Everything's established. The only thing that she can do is now come and tell your wife. So now she's trying to destroy our marriage. She's trying to destroy your fucking career. She's trying to destroy your fucking character. Only thing you had to do was understand the sharks and know this shit, right? So that's the penalty that sometimes these men don't understand. It's not about motherfuckers like you. It's a chase. It's a chase for some women to do shit like that. Just to say that they have it because they don't want anything else, or however that it may be. Now, I don't like when niggas do that because you like niggas do what? Because you have some niggas who they're not going to tell a woman that he's married. No, like, you have to keep it 100. Some men don't do that, and then you have some women who find out, and I have to be honest about this part because I'm a realist. I always say that I can't really blame her if she didn't know. Like, she didn't know that this nigga was married, so I can't blame her. It's not her fault. But now, since it's stated that this nigga is married and just moving on forward, then that's when the problems come, and that's what a problem be with women. Cause at the end of the day, I don't care about these bitches. My problem was never with the girls. My problem will always be with him, right? Because I just said that the villain part is coming out on me. I was gonna say, depending on how I might feel, right? Don't listen to your big sister Angel. But depending on how I might feel it, I might just, I don't know, kick her, push her, mush her in the back of her fucking head. Because I might not never catch this bitch dealing how I'm feeling. But my main problem is with you, not with her. I don't give a fuck about no bitch, no bitches. My problem is with you because at the end of the day, you're supposed to know better. Fuck all of that. My issues with you, not with him. So I'm not gonna be running around doing all that other shit. I'm gonna take care of this shit with him. I was at. For now, his motherfucking ass is in trouble. So you got him in trouble, and women don't understand that part. So you have some women who do a whole bunch of other different stuff. Da 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 da. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about what you doing, how you doing it. Like, oh really? I'll say that shit quick. Oh really? Okay. Thank you. I always say that, and then you have some women like it's crazy. Now I'm being real psychotic, and I should not sound like this, and I should not fucking say this because it's so bad. But you'll have some women who do purposely like that, however that it may be. You'll have a crazy person like me, like, okay, and you're telling me this? You're okay, you're telling me this. You're telling me this. Okay, and I'm just saying, I should not say that's some sick shit to say. But, like, okay, you're telling me this. And you think I'm going to leave him? You telling me because you know he did some shit, but you're telling me because now you're underneath the quote by quote thinking now you're going to tell me because now you think that you got one over me and now you think I'm going to leave him? Okay. This shit is about to go so crazy right now. But thank you so much for informing me that he was fucking with you. So now I got to go deal with him. And dealing with him is going to be totally different. Like what? Dealing with him is going to be totally different. For I shouldn't even say no shit like this. I shouldn't. He like, what? Oh, man, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. He like, bitch. He would be very upset. He like, he would. He would be very upset. Very upset. Because some women are different. I'm not dealing with that. Like, what? It'll be a whole fucked up shit. It'll be terrible. It'll be terrible. I never want to walk around my house like that. Like, it'll be terrible. Like what? I'm being real mean. I'm supposed to be mean. Like, oh, okay, really? Okay, you cheating on me? Okay, you fucking around? Okay, well, you don't need none. Like what? You don't need none. Like what? No, you don't need none. Like, what you talking about? You don't need none. Like what the fuck? No, you don't need none. Like what you mean you don't need none? No, you don't need none. Apparently, I can't. I'm not satisfying you, or I'm not doing all of this, so you don't need none. So you're like, what? No. That's crazy. I shouldn't say that. Like, what? That's crazy. Don't be pushing me all up in the corner and shit. Like pushing me. Yeah, don't be pushing me up in the corner. Like, what the fuck you talking? Don't be pushing me up in the corner. Like, what? No. Oh shit, that's so bad. I never want to think about no shit like that. That's the worst. You like what? Nah, I don't even want that shit in my fucking mind. Like what? Hell no, never. You like what? That shit make me angry. You like what? Hell no, that shit. I feel like I'm about to throw the fuck up out of my mouth. Like what? Hell no. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Like what? That should have made me go on a rampage. I turned into a fucking incredible Hulk. I would want him to feel some type of way like that too. Like, what the fuck? You did what? Like, oh shit. Oh shit, I shouldn't say that. I heard click click. Click click. Like crazy. Don't nobody need no shit like that. That's the shit that had me go insane. Like what? Did what? What you did? What? Oh, okay. I shouldn't say that. He'd be looking for me. Like I'll be so mad. He'd be so mad. I don't even want to think about it. Let me stop talking about that. That makes me so angry. Like, yes, it makes me very angry. I don't want to think about it. You know, I'll just smell it. I don't want to think about it. None of that shit. I think that, but that's true though too. Like what? It's like the scent smell. Like the scent smell. Like the scent in his skin or however. Like it changes. Like you like what the fuck you mean? Like just like women scent like would change. Like it's like I don't know. Cause once you with somebody, however that it may be, like you know like their scent. Like other than like the cologne or whatever, like you know, like their scent. So that's how some women know. Well, some bitches they don't know, but you would know. Like, hold on, what the fuck? Like you just smell a little bit funny. Like, what the fuck you mean funny? Like you don't smell like me. Like what? Like girl, you crazy? Like I'm not crazy. Like girl, you crazy? Like no. Mm-mm-mm-mm. The craziness. Like what? No, I'm so mad I even said that. Like, what? Oh my god, that just made me mad. Like, what the fuck? Like, girl, you crazy? Like, no. Are you kidding me? Like, what? You did what? I should not say that. I start a whole fucking problems. Like, I don't even want to say that. Like, what the fuck? Don't nobody want to come home to an empty house. Like, what the fuck? I'm just saying, like, that's just crazy. I never want to be like that. Be like, what? Never. I never want to look at him in a different light. I always want to keep this person. And that's what be happening to some women. Like, yo, that's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I'm still on this shit like this shit made me hurt. Like, what? Mm-mm. But the webs that people make. These hoes are suing academic. I got you, act like what? I'm gonna keep talking about it. Streaming, streaming, bitch, you crazy. I'm like, what? You know how much a fucking jet costs? I'm just saying, like, that shit be costing bread. Like, you kidding me? Like, I ain't gonna say that because that would have sound so petty, and I'm not petty like that. Like, that's crazy. That is so funny. That's what girls. He flew me on a jet. He flew me on a jet. Okay. He flew you on a jet. Okay. Okay. He flew you on a jet. Okay. He's gonna be in so much fucking trouble. I always say that shit. A jet. Find people with jets on. Like what? Like what's wrong with you? Girls don't be understanding that. Be like what? Like what the fuck? I shouldn't even say that. I don't want to give nobody no fucking bad ideas, no, no good ideas, or anything like that. Like, bitch, you know what you did. I'll say that shit quick. You know what you fucking did. I always say that shit. Like what? I'm never gonna have. I'm never gonna have no sorry gifts in my fucking closet. Mm-mm. Never. You're like what? Hell no. Never. I never want no, my phone going off like that. You're like, hell no. Everybody, so many different women got sorry gifts. I don't never want sorry gifts. Like, no. You're like, what? Hell no. Yo, some girl said on the thing, they said, oh, she's entitled. So I'm entitled because I want him to love me, right? I'm entitled because I don't I'm asking him. Hopefully, he understands that he would never cheat on me. You know what I mean? I'm entitled because I'm asking for something that I know I should already get. Like that's crazy. That somebody said entitled. Like the fuck entitled? No, baby girl. It's just right from wrong. It's not nothing about entitled or something like that. That's crazy. I seen somebody and that shit is crazy. That's crazy. It's like what? Because that's mad weird for some guys like that. Like I hope that some guys never have to go through that. Like I just seen like somebody I just seen like somebody hitting a bitch over the top of the head with like $10,000. Like more than $10,000. Like you greedy selfish bitch. That's all you want from me, right? Bitch, we're here. Like yo, that's crazy. Like wow. And they so disrespectful. They won't cry, but guess what? That bitch gonna pick it up. Yeah, that's crazy. People only want people for what they can give and what they was giving them. Like that's crazy, and that's disrespectful. I'd rather we do a whole bunch of crazy stuff, like like a good scene or whatever. He's like, what? Hell yeah. Like, that's some crazy, like late night. Like what? Late night? Like hell yeah. I should have my brother girlfriend. My brother girlfriend. She teach pole dancing. I've been trying to get her to do that shit for a minute. You like pole dancing? Them bitches is like Hercules. You know how much strength you gotta take to climb up a fucking pole. Your upper body strength gotta be amazing. Like what? Your upper body strength gotta be amazing to climb up a goddamn pole. Like, kudos to them. Like, that shit's crazy. It's a lot of fun, though. A lot of fun. Like, what, bitch? What you talking about? A lot of fun. Mm-hmm. That's so crazy. I remember, yo, this girl, I was so shocked to see her. She was in goddamn cabaret. I'm like, yo, I was like, yo, it's always some undercovers. Like, there's always the girls who you never expect. They be right up in there. But I respect those who, they ain't all about that. Because you got some girls, they just go there to get their money. And then you got the ones, they just be all over the place. Like, yo, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, what? Crazy? To each his own, but damn. That means she got a couple of rosters, a couple of niggas on her roster. Like, yo, that should have scared me. Like, I'm just saying as a dude, like, I understand it's excitement and all that other shit, but that should have scared me. Like, I'll be in there like, oh, you gonna do all of this for me? Like, damn. I don't know. I'm weird like that. I think like that. Like, damn, she just came in here and did this to me. But then once I leave, she gonna do this shit to another nigga. Like, damn. So where was I? At least I hope I was the number one who made her do all what the fuck she doing to me. I hope I ain't the second nigga behind it. You know what I mean? Like, damn, on the second nigga. I don't know. I would think like that. Like, yo, that's crazy. Or however that it may be. Like, damn, that's crazy. Like, yeah, let me hurry up and get to the strip club early and first. So I can be the first one who goes to all that. Before she start running around this motherfucker like a chicken with her head cut off. Like what? That's crazy. That's crazy. It really is. But to each his own. I'm not throwing shade on it. Somebody in the strip club right now making it rain, getting it rained on like a motherfucker. Them girls in Houston, they should feel real blessed right now. They gotta, they like what? I don't know if his ass is out there no more, but them niggas, them bitches was definitely out there getting money. Like, what? Oh, shit, a big tipper. That's what they be running and saying, a big tipper in the house tonight. We gonna get some money tonight. Mm-hmm. That shit be mad weird. You like what? Especially these mad girls. I mean, all them bitches gotta break that shit down. That's why them bitches be arguing. Like, no, it's my set. let me do it. Let me do the set. Let me do the set. Cause they know they do that set by themselves. All that shit is theirs. They do that shit with 3, 4 people. They gotta split all of that shit. Be raking that shit up. I don't know if it's just me or not. The strip club just smell like a whole different world. It feel like it be cold. I don't know. It's just a different smell. A real different smell. It's like a whole different world. Whole different world. That shit's crazy. hmm I'm gonna take my ass to the strip club. You like what? Yep. I'm gonna go right down there. I want to go see the Playboy strip club. They said they do like fake money. I just want to see if it's true. Like what? hmm I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna tip some of them Caucasian, them Caucasian pretty bunnies. Like girl, you crazy? No, I'm just interested. I just want to see if they got. Cause I never seen it, but I heard that it was. I'm not really too sure if it's real or not. You like Angel? You crazy? No, I just want to see if it's real. I just want to see. hmm I always get myself in trouble a little bit. I ain't do that shit in a long time though. He like what? He like what? They be like, do you work here? I be like, no. Somebody come get her. She dancing like a stripper. Somebody come tip her. She dancing like a stripper. They be like, what? You don't work here? No. I don't work here. I'm just here like a regular customer. I'm just here. I just want to drink. Like what? I just want to drink. So let me get off. This was interesting. I can't believe it. I'm just so like flabbergasted. I cannot believe that they're suing him, and I can't believe she's sending him an order to shut his mouth. So that means he must got some more dirt on a whole bunch of people. That's crazy. See? You're like, see, 2026. Expose, and freaking expose. And shout out to them other content creators. You like, why? Because he's the only black person that I see say what he said. He said, he said they talking about the dude Adam Rushing to get punched in his head. He said it's a whole bunch of other people. He said it's a whole bunch of other people, and he said it including some black people who need to get punched in their goddamn head. He ain't the only one that need to get punched in his head. I said, oh man. I think yeah, I'm gonna do that. You like what? I just want to see. Soon as I get off, I'm gonna do a test run on my stuff. You like what? Cause on my I should have been did it though. But on my podcast, I could switch it over. Oh, I only do like subscriptions and stuff. Mm, I gotta get some. I gotta get some. Holding, clicking. I always think about that. So let me get off. I'm gonna see if academic stupid self. He is so stupid. He said, I'm just telling the regular people. Because you know the regular people follow me. The regular women, the regular men. And I'm just letting you know. But that shit makes me mad though too though. Because it put a real big stipulation. And I have to agree with him because I said that shit before. Because it's like these girls will overlook a good man because they feel like he's not making enough money. And they could be the perfect people. Like the perfect soul. You know what I mean? Yeah, he don't make 100,000. He's not doing 6 figures, but he's still a perfect soul. He's still a good man. And this is why you like what? Hell yeah! You like, and this is why some women get what they get, cause their standards, their priorities is just all messed up. I always say that it's a blessing. I'm gonna say that shit forever. Like Yo, it's a blessing and it's an honor to be able to have a different lifestyle. That shit is not. And that's what the girls be failing to realize. Like, are you kidding me? I don't understand. But I don't understand that how people can like really try to be rich and really try to live off somebody else like success and money. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, I don't know. Like, that's crazy. Like, at least put something together or do something or however. Like, that's crazy. Because I don't know. I feel like people being like a caregiver or some shit like that. Like, I don't know. Like, he's not obligated to take care of nobody. Like, the only thing that he's obligated to do is, I don't know. I'm weird a little bit like that. Like, to love you and make sure and to love you and let you know that he see you, he understand you and all that other shit and whatever that come from out of it. But to just feel like he's just supposed to just like take care of you, like, I don't know, that's weird for me anyway. Cause I always been like a go getter. My mom always told me that, like, just because you got a man or whatever, you still grind like you don't have a man. You still do what you need to do for yourself. So you ungrateful bitches, you like what? No, it's actually a blessing. Don't nobody gotta give y'all shit. Don't nobody gotta fly nobody out. Don't nobody gotta do none of that shit. It's just unfortunately, unfortunately, you just on his time. You like what? You just on his time. You just on his play clock. And that's what's so special about some women. You like why? Because some men know the difference. They better. You like what? No, they better know the difference. hmm Between the ones that they supposed to treat right and the ones that they just supposed to treat the way how they supposed to. You like Angel don't say that. No, I'm gonna say it because that's how they're acting. You like what? No, they're acting like they so pretty, but their standards and the way that they're acting, they don't have no class, they don't have no character. But you so motherfucking pretty, you so fucking bad, but you just don't have no class. And academic is funny as hell because he said it's not like the older and then like Drita and shit like that, but Drita, Drita, Hazel E, all of them other bitches, they all been like ran through, like passed around. Like, there's no other way to say it. Only thing about Drita is that, and that's crazy, she met somebody who was younger than her, have a baby or however that it may be. I think messing with somebody that's mad a little bit too younger than you, I could never do no shit like that. Like, that's crazy. It could be like a little age limit, just a little bit, but to be like 20 something, all of that other 15, like 15 to 20, like what the fuck? 15 to 20? A grown ass woman messing with a dude that's 15 to 20 years younger than her? Nah, that terrifies me. Like what? Because it's no older chick like that supposed to be talking to no little young ass nigga like that. You like why? Because that shit is sad. It really fucking is. Because your old ass is about to rob him from something. You like what? Rob him from his time and shit. You like what? Because you have some older chicks, depending on who they are. Depending on who they are. You got some that's they are who they are, but then you got some older chicks. They just want to sit down. They just want to be in the house. They want to be boring, or however that it may be. You dealing with a younger man, a younger dude, however that it may be. This nigga still want to go out. Like, so now you want to try to confine him to the motherfucking house. You want to confine him to your space. Like, no. So you didn't need to go get somebody that's in that timing. You know what I mean? That shit ain't cool. And that's when it comes from the manipulation and shit. Because the same way dudes manipulate girls, I believe older chicks manipulate younger dudes. That shit is so weird. I would never be part of that trend. Like, not part of it, but I would never agree with that shit ever. So I'm on two sides of the terror. Like what? I got my daughter and I got my sons. I'll flip the fuck out. You like what? Y'all will flip out. Like you doing what? With who? You doing what? With who? You what? I think I might kick her in her back. Kick her in her back. Kick him in his back. And I'm just so old in tradition, like old tradition. Like, what do you mean? Like, no, no, no. You better tell your little boyfriend, whoever, especially my daughter, however, nah, I want to eat dinner with this nigga. You like, what? We want to eat dinner with this nigga. We want to eat dinner with this chick. Like, mommy, no, ain't no mommy, nothing. Like, I gotta see if this person got red flags within them. You like, what? Hell yeah. My sons are still young. They got a whole life to live in front of them. They don't know what their purpose might be. They might be this, that, and the third. I'm real good with that. Like what? Hell yeah, ain't no living off nobody names and all that other shit. That's how I am. Fuck that. You ain't gonna live off my son's name or my daughter's name, however that it may be. No. Like what's up with you? What's good with you? I'm looking to see if he gonna pull chairs out for her. I wanna see everything. Because my daughter, she knows, you know what I mean? She's going to know the correct way how, just the little things, how a man is supposed to, you know, treat, because she's going to watch the way that I'm treated. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, and that be the fucked up part. You know what I mean? So the daughter watches how the mother be treated. The sons watch how, the fathers and shit treat their women. That's how you will break the cycle of the fucked up cycle being messed up with kids in a way that they're supposed to go to be a loving family, to be the way that they need to be. But if she's not seeing that I'm being treated right, I'm being taken care of right, and a whole bunch of dynamics the way that it needs to be like that, then oh my god, my hands is itching. Somebody about to get some money. Thank you. Like what? Every time my hands itch, so I'll bless you guys with money tonight. So that shit go a long way. It really do. Like what? Hell yeah. So I always look at stuff differently because, and I love that because I'm a mom and stuff like that. But I never was like that. Nah, I'm different. I look at different shit. Like what? I look at the way people are, their heart, their soul, the way they move, and all that other stuff. I'm real old fashioned, very old fashioned. hmm And I always say that. My brother be saying that though too. Though I get that shit from my brother though, just a little bit, cause he always say he don't want me to be with nobody that's not gonna protect me, not gonna keep me safe, all that other stuff. So that shit come with with guys though being very protective, over their lady, over their woman in the way that they're gonna do it. You know what I mean? You gotta protect your lady. Niggas don't understand that. That's from everybody. Be like, who? Everybody. Everybody. Because now, um, you're responsible for the way, like my peace. Just like women are responsible for his peace and shit like that. I shouldn't talk about the mothers. You like, why? Because I think I said that stuff before. I'm not that woman though. Because you have some women which I don't understand that shit at all. They be so threatened, or they be so jealous of people's mothers, or they be like, tell your mother, da 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 da, however that it may be. Like, are you dumb, lady? And I always say that shit. Like, now I understand the love of a mother. I would never say that because I'm a mom. So I understand that shit. It's real different. You like what? You like what? I wouldn't, like, I always say that shit. You like what? Because just me being a mom, I think every mom will want to know. And if you don't know, to the women out there, but every mom will want to make sure like their son is with like somebody like a good person. Why wouldn't you? Because she's not gonna be here one day. however. And that gotta be the messed up feeling. I'm so happy, Lord, please. Like, but my mother's still here, so I can only imagine for those people whose mothers are not here. But I think that could be the worst fear of a mom, though, too, sometimes. Like, they just want to make sure, like, their son is good, you know. Not every woman have good intentions, meaning for a man and shit like that. Damn, I'm wheezing like crazy. I hope I don't got the fucking pneumonia. What? Mm. Swear to God, I just feel like ever since I had the walking pneumonia before, it's just my colds be so crazy. That's why it take forever for my colds to go away. I gotta go to the doctors anyway. I gotta tell them to give me some goddamn Robitussin with some fucking codeine. That's the medicine I take for when I get a cold, cause I can't take regular medicine. It just don't work. I feel like I feel bad. Um, Last night I felt like I was drowning a little bit, which is not good. I'm laying on my back. That's how I found out I had to walk pneumonia. Man, they gave me the purest freak codeine on the planet. That shit on the street value, how big my shit was probably like more than $2,000. I ain't never been so lit in my motherfucking life when I was drinking that shit. That shit ain't what it did its job. Like what? Hell yeah, that was the only shit that broke down that ammonia that I had in my system. Sure enough, did. I was took that shit. I didn't know how powerful it was. I did that. I was in the goddamn store, man. I started nodding like. My mom was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, well, "I'm sorry, mom. That's that Cody." She's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." And they had to rush and give me that shit. I was walking around because I'm a walker. That's how I knew that something was wrong with me. That's how now, well, I'm walking, so my breathing ain't messed up. It's just when I lay down, the way that I'm laying, it be feeling crazy. When I'm wheezing, though, that's not a good sign, but that's crazy. But yeah, let me go now. I'm tired. I've been on here too long. I'm not coming on tomorrow. I'm not coming on for the next like couple of days. I think I want to just give social media a break just a little bit. So until the next time, like what? Until the next time, you guys be good. You guys be great. God is good. God is great. To the baby girls, my baby girls all around the world, please don't be so fast. Like what? Please do not be so fast. And if you talking to somebody, please let it be forever. Like what? No. No, I was gonna say, okay, if you break up, you can get another one, but then that's like going against my whole fucking thing. Like what? No, you do not want to be tagged to a whole bunch of different niggas. It just don't look right, and it don't look cool. And you don't have to tell everything. I always say that. You don't have to tell nothing. You're like, what? Nope. Let people see you in person, however that it may be. And then they be like, oh, so she's not messed up. Like, no, I just don't post my shit on social media. I just post what I want to post on social media. But I'm just cool. I don't have to show anything. Like, what? No, you don't got to show not a goddamn thing. People need to get out of that stage of improving stuff. What time is it? Because 5 o'clock in the morning comes too fast. Oh, it's only 10:30. What's today, Tuesday? I'm such a football lover. Like, what the is there no more football? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Who won a game the other day? The Eagles or somebody? They was playing. They had a good game. So until next time, you guys be blessed. It's always a pleasure. But I had to help academics fat ass out. I gotta tag this to my other account so they can hear it and listen to it. Cause I'm just so mind boggled. Like what? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Until next time, don't be having a whole bunch of people jump in and out your bed. My mom always said that. That's not even cool. Like, yeah, that's crazy. And you gonna have people come to your regular house. You just got niggas. Yo, I gotta say this because this lady said that the most. She said something that was so powerful, but she was being a little toxic on the post that I have posted right now. It's doing good. I never thought it'd almost be at 300,000 views, but it's still doing good. It's okay. Listen, I'm okay with one view. I don't care about all that stuff. I'm okay with one view. I always say that. One view, one like, one share, one download, because it could go to where it needs to go. But she said, how do you deal with a guy who have dealt with multiple women? I said that shit the other day. The same way women, right? You like, what, bitch? That's why my energy is so strong. You know why? It's because I'm not out there. I'm not having. I'm not having sex. I should say it like that. But it's the truth. So my energy is not strong. Is not polluted. People's only energy get polluted when they have multiple partners and they're having sex and they're having sex and they're having sex. That's why when people are about to get into a new relationship with people, however, yeah, we get into a relationship with new people, or you could just have it for yourself. It's good to do like a spiritual detox, meaning you have to break all energy of people, meaning your past sexual relationships that you have been with people, because that shit become leech sword to you. Uh-huh. And now you're carrying a whole bunch of souls. I always look at that shit. I don't want to. That shit that gross me out. But it's like a pyramid. You like, what's the pyramid? You put yourself. You could do it like that. You could put yourself at the pyramid, right, and it just linger. Like it go 1, 3. You know, to keep going. You know what I mean? 3, 9. To keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then imagine that as it keep going. Then imagine the other line: bodies, 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 bodies. Then the other line: bodies, bodies, bodies. Cause that's how that shit go. I did it to Taisha. Damn, Taisha did it to Mark, but Mark did it to Virginia, Felicia. You know what I mean? That's how that shit go. And then you have a whole cluster of you just thinking you, but even though you're messing around with multiple people, now you don't know who that person messing with, and now that person to mess with that person. So you have all became entangled with some shit like that. So you just have to do like a spiritual cleanse and detox. All that energy, yo, this lady crazy. She said, for some women, you like take the sage and you like do like a steam and you put it over the bucket and you have like your vagina there and you do all of that to purge out all the energy. I shouldn't laugh because it's not funny, but that's how you do it, lady. He'll no longer be walking around with a whole bunch of bodies. He'll be rejuvenated and some more shit. That's why if you kind of look at certain people, you can tell of the energy sometimes that people have on certain people. That's how you can tell when somebody's a little bit different or however that it may be, or they just got to cleanse, or they just in a whole different present, a whole different, because niggas start glowing. A person that's just not in the right good space, or they just around a whole bunch of function, they just look so dark and gray. They have no life upon them. Hmm. It's cold now, cold. So, good night, everybody. You like what? Good night, everybody. I'm sitting here now with my eyes closed. So, until next time, you guys be blessed. Bye bye.